To solve this equation, the first thing we want to do is eliminate our fractions. So we want to find something that's common to 4, 3, and 12. Now by looking at it, we can see pretty much by looking at it and be able to tell that 12 would be the lowest common denominator of those three denominators. But let's just go through and use the prime number approach. So we would start with 2, so 4 divided by 2 would be 2, 3 divided by 2 would stay as 3, 12 divided by 2 would give us 6. We can use 2 again, so 2 divided by 2 would be 1, 3 divided by 2 would stay as 3, 6 divided by 2 would be 3. We can't use 2, so we go to our next prime number, which would be 3. 1 divided by 3 would be 1, 3 divided by 3 is 1, and 3 divided by 3 is 1. That would denote to us that we are finished, and our lowest common denominator would be these prime numbers, which would be 2 times 2 times 3, which would be equal to 12. So then we will take that 12 and we will multiply it by each term in our equation here. So 4 would go into 12 3 times, 3 would go into 12 4 times, and 12 goes into itself once. So we would rewrite this equation. So we have 3 times 3 is 9, so we'd have 9, 2x minus 1. And then we would have minus 4, 5 minus 2x is equal to negative 55. So now we're ready to simplify. So we're going to take our 9 and multiply by the 2x and then the minus 1. So we'd have 18x minus 9. Negative 4 times 5 is negative 20. Negative 4 times negative 2x is plus 8x is equal to negative 55. So if we simplify here by putting together our like terms, 18x and 8x would give us 26x. Minus 9 minus 20 is minus 29, which is equal to negative 55. So to eliminate our x, we would add 29 to each side. So we'd have 26x minus 29 plus 29 is equal to negative 55 plus 29. So that would leave us with 26x is equal to negative 26. So we divide each side by 26, and x would come out to be negative 1. Now before we state that as the answer, we want to make sure that we do check, and we can check this value up into our simplified version. We're going to substitute x is equal to negative 1 into our equation that we had gotten after we had eliminated our fractions. So if we substitute for x, 2 times negative 1 minus 1, minus 4, 5 minus 2, negative 1 is equal to negative 55. So we have 9. 2 times negative 1 would be negative 2, minus 1 would be negative 3, minus 4, 5 minus 2 multiplied by a negative 1 would be 5 plus 2, which would be 7, to negative 55. So we have a negative 27 minus negative 28 equal to negative 55. So if we have a negative 27 and we subtract 28 from it, it gives us a negative 55. So negative 55 is equal to negative 55. We have just proven that our answer of x is equal to negative 1 is in fact correct.